It's very difficult. It's very difficult to know. I mean, in a way, there is no advice. I would never deign to give anybody advice. Somebody gave me advice once when I was doing my first ever job. I did a TV series called Lipstick on Your Collar when I came straight out of drama school early, and I was on set, and it was shot like a movie. It was single camera work, and it was beautiful writing. Dennis Potter wrote this beautiful 6-part TV series. So I was on set, and it was a big set, and there was amazing actors all around the room. We worked in a big office in the war office during the 50s, during the Suez Crisis, and there was all these actors around the room at different desks. And my character was a daydreamer, a fantasist, and would dream musical numbers. And Dennis Potter used to do that. He would have music suddenly burst out in the middle of a scene, and people would lip sync to this music. So I was at my desk, and I had this moment where the camera was very close to me. It was on a crane, and the camera was maybe here, and I had to be writing at board, and then I had to look at the clock and look down, and then I had to look at all the actors around the room, look down, and then I had to look straight in the camera, and the music started, and I lip synced Strawberry Hill by, who's it?
Blueberry Hill.
Blueberry Hill. Thank you so much. My musical advisor. Thank you. And I had to lip sync that right into the camera. And as I started singing, the camera swept away up in the crane, up to the corner of the room, from a big close-up to a wide shot of the whole War Office. And we did it was my second day on set in the front of a camera. We did one take. We came back and did it again. Another take. Come back again, 3, 4, 5, and now I'm starting to think, shit, I'm really screwing this up. And nobody was talking to me, the director, just over and over and over. And I thought, no, I feel like I'm doing it right, it feels good to me, I don't know. And my good friend Doogie Henshaw, who ended up being the best man at my wedding, and he came over to me and he said, you know that they're not doing it because of you. I went, what? He said, they're not doing it over and over because of you. It's the crane. It's really difficult to get this move. They're doing it again for technical reasons. It's not you. And I went, oh my God. But it meant a great deal, because he could see and he recognized that I thought it was because of me, and that was making me upset and nervous and probably not very good anymore. So I'll bear that. I learned from that, and I bear that in mind. And if there's somebody new or young and new or old and new, and or sometimes in films you have, I think the hardest thing to do is to come in and play. It's called day player. When you come in and you play a part, and then you've got a scene. Maybe you're behind a desk in a hospital or something, and George Clooney comes up, and you've got to say a few lines to George Clooney, and then that's it. That's your work in the movie. Well, that person's got the hardest job in the movie, not George Clooney, because he's got lots and lots and lots of scenes. So I'm always mindful of those characters, and to make sure that those people have time that they need. Because as a young actor or as a first-time actor, like I say, you've got the same responsibility to the audience as the experienced old actor. It doesn't make any difference, and you're entitled to have the time it takes to do it. Now, I don't mean you can go in and ask for 20 takes. After a while, George is going to say, no, that's enough. But you still do have you still have to be good in your part, and so I would say to young actors, they've got their rights to just do what you need to do to do the work that you'll be proud of. Well,